Hi Taurus, welcome to your June 2021 general reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is for Sun and Rising signs. Taurus, general reading for the month. If love pops up, we'll talk about it, but this is more for the general energies. What you'll be dealing with over the coming month of June. Before I get started, I wanted to pull some oracle cards, and guys, new this month, I'll be doing an extended for the generals. So if you'd like to join me, there are a couple ways you can do that. Here on YouTube, you can click on the link below for Vimeo, or you can join my band of gypsies, join my channel membership and get access with the extended readings there as well. There are ways you can do that by clicking on the join button below or looking in the descriptions box. If you're listening on the podcast on Amazon, Apple and Spotify, then you'll have to go to my YouTube channel, Gypsy Insights by Michelle, to view the extended readings. But nevertheless, I'll be giving you a full reading here as well. So let's get started. I'll pull some oracles for you for my beautiful earth signs, my Taurians, for June. What is the message for Taurus, please? Taurus, please, Sun and Rising. I'm going to take the first card that popped out. Okay, we have Divine Destiny, the path of the divine warrior. I love that energy for you. Let's keep it rolling for Taurus. What does Taurus need to hear? What does Taurus need to hear, please, for the month of June? What does Taurus need to hear? I'll take both of those since they came out. We have an Ace of Cups energy, fertility, and cauldron, the womb. What's going on here, Taurus? I tell you what, if you're not looking to have a child, this is a heads up. But guys, if you are, wow, it does seem like the energy around you is one of fertility and abundance. But of course, it doesn't have to be that literal. But for some of you, I am getting that. We'll talk about that more in a moment. Let's get the advice here for Taurus for June. Advice for Taurus, please, for June. Advice for Taurus. What does Taurus need to hear? Advice, please, for Taurus. Advice for Taurus. Okay, another two. We have Candle Magic and the Spider. We'll talk about that. We'll get the energy around you as well here, Taurus. The energy around Taurus, please, for June. The energy around Taurus. Okay, we've got a change in the wind. And I also want to get one more here. Supporting energy for you. What is the supporting energy, please, for Taurus? Okay. We'll take them both. Wow, you seem to be a little bit greedy here, Taurus, this month. You're getting two practically of everything. We've got the bat and the bee. Okay. Well, let's talk about these energies. Taurus. Let's start with, let's start up here with the cauldron and chalice. And I also want to start here with this card of Divine Destiny. Now, Divine Destiny, it almost feels like a Nine of Wands energy that I'm picking up around this. The Wounded Warrior card. It feels like the need to persevere. I get this sense of propulsion, moving forward, continuing with a path, even though you're meeting some challenges, obstacles, or a difficulty. It seems like, Taurus, you've been faced with a challenge, but this true warrior spirit within yourself is there. I feel like it's there, it's still there. You haven't given up. There's an energy here of more wisdom, a focus, intelligence, surrendering to the divine. The warrior within has great inner resourcefulness. I get determination here, and this will lead you to great success. It's the part of you that believes in yourself, that has self-esteem, that believes in what you're worth and what you desire is worth your effort, whatever that might be. Whatever you're being called to do or required to do in order to obtain this, there's an energy here of you making sure that it is in alignment with your divine destiny. It's that part of yourself that makes sure that what you're going for is for your highest good. Yes, there's an energy around this of it's not like doing anything at any cost. It's making sure that you're doing things in alignment with your integrity. I keep getting that same message. If not, then I feel like it's a need to step back here and look at things from a different perspective. You know, it's not riding roughshod here or using things that you shouldn't use to get ahead. There's an energy around this of struggle, something that you're struggling to attain, Taurus. It may be because you're not really sure of what it is that you're trying to attain or how to go about it. It may be that you have almost given up hope on this. You might even be wondering if it's ever really going to happen. But whatever this struggle is, whatever this challenge is, you're being asked to put your faith in yourself. Even if you have to shift your approach, maybe change your expectation, you're being asked to go within here to find a completely different path. Okay, a different path to your destiny. A different path to your destiny, Taurus. And with Cauldron and Chalice, it feels like it's a fertile time for you to do just that. Now, the Chalice, of course, is divinity. It is health, healing, unconditional love, and being in the flow. So I feel like you're being called here to maybe release or surrender, give up control a little bit in order to allow something to happen to you, to receive something, rather than doing all of the work here. With the energy of Cauldron, Cauldron is symbolic of potential, and it's potential to create your own reality, your own direction, your own outcome. But being the creator of your own outcome comes with responsibilities, and you need to be fully aware of what it is that you're trying to achieve, what it is that you're trying to manifest. If you're using love and compassion, this Ace of Cups energy, if you place that in your cauldron here, stir it with your wisdom, you're likely to create the same thing in the world. You know, as above, so below. As you give, so shall you receive. Again, I'm getting pregnancy here for some of you, where that's important. But it could just be the birth of a new situation in your life. At the moment, it feels like you're in this waiting game. Rather than get too attached to this not happening right this very minute, I do feel that you're being asked to embrace the moment that is now, because it feels like this is an important time for you, just before something major happens in your life. Yes, the seeds of creation are being sown. They have been sown, and I feel like they're simmering away in this cauldron, if you will, waiting there to be cooked, if you will. It kind of feels like that. It's like you've got something simmering on the stove, Taurus. Now, we also have the energy of wind as the element. Now, wind, it's interesting. There's calm winds. There's winds that are quite destructive winds. This just feels like winds of change. Right now, I feel like there's a calm wind, but in the not too distant future, I get things are going to change quite rapidly for you. So now is a time to prepare for that change so that you're ready. With Candle Magic and Spider, I do feel that this is about manifestation. being sure of what it is that you want, so that when the time is right, it comes to you. I do get that kind of energy. Spiders. Well, when you think about spiders, how do they get what they want? Well, they weave their web there, and then they wait. So there's an energy of waiting here, waiting for things to come to you. Yes, what a wild web we weave, dear child, a delicious mystery untamed. What will you catch? You've already, I feel like you've already spun your web here, and now you're being asked to sit back and wait for the results, what you will catch. And you're not really sure what you'll catch at this present time. So be sure that that what you catch here is really what you want. I am getting that kind of energy. With Bat. Bat is my Hanged Man card. So again, it feels like patience, waiting for the results of your hard work to pay off. And with Bat, I also feel that this has been a time for you in the not too distant past when you've had a lack of direction, not being quite certain. But you're headed towards this more productive time with B, where you are going to be around, I feel, more people, a sense of community, like-minded individuals, people who you're going to connect with. So if there's been feelings of isolation, well, obviously, most of us, right? Or more than that, and more than the situation with the pandemic, where you feel like you have been perhaps an outsider, you felt like you weren't with the right group or with the right sense of community around you. I feel all of that is going to change here, Taurus. So let's get the tarot down. I'll put these cards up here for the moment, and let's continue with this reading. Mixing things up a little bit this month, so working things on the fly, so excuse me for that, but let's get started here. I'm going to be doing a 9-card block here for you, Taurus. The energies for Taurus, please. What Taurus has to look out for and to pay attention to, what they have to look forward to, what they might need to avoid here in the month of June 2021 for my Earth sign Taurus, Sun and Rising. Okay, Taurus. Let's get started. Okay, let's pull over these cards. We have the Tower in reverse, okay. The 2 of Coins. The 9 of Swords in reverse. 6 of Cups right in the center. Strength. We have the 7 of Wands in reverse. The Page of Wands. The 4 of Cups in reverse. And the World. Okay, Taurus, let's start with the Tower in reverse. You know that change is afoot. You can feel the winds starting to shift. And do you know how animals act when the wind changes direction? There's that subtle kind of picking up. I feel like you have this subtle sense that there is change around you, and it's not sitting comfortably, Taurus. Well, you are Taurus, obviously. There is an energy around you of not being completely comfortable with the winds of change, let's be honest. So this sense of change that's around you, there is a little bit of avoidance. I do get you trying to, I get it as cloister yourself, tuck yourself away somewhere safe. I do get it as avoiding things that are going on around you. It may even be a sense of self-isolation that I'm picking up. You do want to be out of, you don't want to be involved in the drama. You don't want to be involved in dramatic things that are happening around you. I do get this sense, Taurus, that you're wanting to keep things to yourself, keep things rather quiet, just sit and be. Okay. The Two of Coins. Change again. I feel like this is you needing to be flexible, Taurus. I feel like for you it's about, this stage in your life seems to be leading you in a direction of helping you cope more easily with change. Yes. Now, there's a lot of people in the world who have the ability to be very adaptable and flexible. You're not one of them, Taurus. I feel for you, this feels quite alarming. It feels like alarm bells are ringing off, but yet it's here. I mean, you can't avoid it. This tower energy it's something that's going on. There's a lot of, gosh, it really just feels like not being able to control your environment, which again, Taurus, that you find it very difficult. You like to be in control of your surroundings. That's including people that are around you. You tend to be the person that likes to be the person that is running the pace, that sets the agenda. So when something else or someone else is running the show, or it feels like it's out of your hands, it doesn't really sit too well with you, Taurus. Now, we also have the Nine of Swords in reverse, but you're trying to calm yourself. You're trying to, I feel, overcome feelings of, for some of you it's anxiety, for others of you it's your stress level seems to be quite high at the moment. And so that's what I feel this energy is of isolation, you wanting to, you can't really deal with other people's dramas at the moment. You've got enough stress of your own. I feel like you're turning off the news. You're not reading so much alarming news online. If you're not, then I feel it's probably a good idea for you to switch off those things. You don't need to hear that right now. Yeah, again, I get cloistering yourself. And if you're not familiar with what that is, it is, well, I want to use it in a, as a, like, religious, that's normally how it was in the olden days when they would have this kind of walled off area, a garden, some kind of peaceful environment there which was closed off from the outside world, and it felt very safe. It felt almost like paradise in amongst, like there could be like plague raging and all kinds of horrible things going on outside, but inside that wall it was everything was hunky-dory, that kind of energy. So that's how I'm picturing you for June, cloistering yourself, wanting to avoid bad news, things that are difficult around you, including just in general in the world. Okay, Six of Cups. But this feeling of comfort, what you've been dealing with in the past, which I feel has been nice, it's been comfortable. It's hard for you to get out of this discomfort. And you might be thinking, well, why would I want to? Well, some of you may not want to at all, and that's perfectly fine. You know, it's up to you guys. But for the Taurus that I'm talking about here, there's something that is nagging away at the back of their mind that is starting to come to the surface, and it's change. There's something that once brought peace, comfort, that cloister, now may be starting to turn to start to feel like a not so nice. It may start to feel claustrophobic, suffocating, prison-like. And Taurus, we also have the Strength card here, so I feel that whatever it is that you've been struggling with, whatever obstacle, and I feel the obstacle has to do with letting go of the past, letting go of something that felt nice, felt comfortable, in order for you to have courage to go forward and try something new. You're going to be able to achieve it just by sheer strength. You know, I had this warrior energy, the path of the divine warrior and divine destiny. This is beautiful stuff. I mean, Taurus, when I think of the Nine of Wands, I think of someone who has something else that they want to achieve. Now, they've been met with obstacles in the past. They felt like these obstacles were out of their hands. Okay, yeah, there does seem to be a sense here of not being in control of the situation entirely. But I feel like you're starting to get control again. Okay, you're starting to get control again. You're starting to feel more in control of your destiny, your life, your fears. You're overcoming fears, overcoming things that have felt quite restrictive. I feel like you have, again I get this cloistering energy where you felt like you didn't want to go out. I mean, some of you literally kept yourself blocked off in the recent, over the last year or so, as not to pick up anything, and that's natural. But now you're starting to feel like you can go out and you have more ability to not be overcome with fear about what's going on in the world. Yeah, I'm picking that up. Okay. Now let's have a look at the Seven of Wands in reverse. Definitely don't give up. The energy around you is one of keep ploughing forward, perseverance. Don't let the obstacles, don't let the past hold you back. Don't let this comfort kind of, it's interesting because comfort, when we think about comfort, it's something that we normally think, well, we're striving to maintain comfort. We want comfort in our life. And of course, that's admirable, and we get to that place of comfort. But when we get there, we can often become quite stagnant. There's nothing there to challenge us. And I feel, Taurus, that you do like a challenge, or you're starting to feel like you're readying yourself for a challenge. You really want to feel, something that challenges you. Something that makes you feel alive, something that makes you feel, okay. And I think I got that for one of your other readings as well, Taurus, recently, with someone wants to feel again, and I'm getting that same energy here. I feel that's the change. This place of comfort with the Six of Cups, there's nostalgia here, there's a lot of beautiful shared memories. You may have even raised children. I feel like this is connected to childhood and childhood home. But there's more, there's something else that you want to experience, and it feels like moving further afield from where you've spent a great deal of your life, of your time. But for you, Taurus, it's hard for you to let that go. The Page of Wands, though, is your sense of adventure, and I feel that you do have this beautiful curiosity. This is a very virile, passionate energy that I'm picking up around you, Taurus. A sense of exploration, newness, getting out and trying something new. For a long time, I feel like you've been circling around, staying put, staying in the same place. And the sense of community that you have is very strong there. I do feel that for a lot of you, you have actually been in the same place of business or work for a long period of time as well. And there's this sense of, you know what, maybe I just need a change. It feels like something that it gives you that little bit of fire in the belly, gives you that kick up the bum, gives you that sense of purpose that perhaps has been missing for a while here, Taurus. Now, when it comes to the Four of Cups in reverse, I feel like you just want to break free, break out. Things have become rather stagnant. They've been okay, nothing. I don't feel like you've experienced anything really horrendously bad or anything like that. I just get the sense here of becoming a little bit dulled. Your senses have become dulled, Taurus, and for you, you're craving a bit of excitement. With the world, for some of you, you're craving adventure, travel. For some of you, want to see more of the world, experience more passion in your life. There's a sense here of achievement, of fulfillment, of something that you've wanted for a long period of time coming to fruition. I feel like it's gestating. We have this cauldron and the chalice. I feel like it's gestating here in this womb-like energy. Something that is going to be brought forth. So now is definitely the time to prepare yourself. Because I do feel like the change around you is changing from an infertile period to one of fertility. So what you are trying to create, you will be able to manifest. I feel like there is a sense here of, I get something that you're being led to do intuitively. It does involve creativity, using your creativity. For some of you, you're changing jobs from something that used your mind or was more practical in nature to one which is more creative, maybe more artistic in nature, something that you feel you can bring or give birth to the world, something that you feel will help or heal others. For some of you, that involves working with youth, children, young families, young people. It could even involve something that you create for young people. That's for some of you Taurians. But with this energy of candle magic, now candles, I feel that is about illumination. I feel in this case it is about that spark of inspiration, that idea. And weaving this web, yes, it feels like starting the process. Okay, starting the process. So you have an idea, you want to start the process towards it. It says now is the time to do that, definitely. And with that spider energy, what I'm getting around that is that the spider is a pretty powerful manifestation energy. Now, she doesn't go out and force what she wants. She doesn't obsess over it. She casts that net and allows the powers that be time and space to bring something into her web. She trusts that it will happen. True manifestation isn't just about fantasizing or having that idea or about wishing. It is about planting the seeds and then trusting them to grow into something worthwhile. So casting this weave, giving it time to catch the prey. Yeah, set your intentions, but then let them go. Don't obsess about how long it's taking to come to fruition. Focus on, instead, on going about, well, I get this energy of going about your general business. Focusing on getting what you want only draws attention to the fact that you don't have it. And of course that makes you feel uncomfortable, frustrated, disturbed. That's when doubt creeps in. You start to wonder if it's ever going to happen, Taurus. And doubt is the destroyer of magic. Trying to take control of how something will come to you could be the very thing that keeps your goal from happening. So you're being asked to surrender, to release. Have the idea, set that intention, and then think of it as that web, and just wait to see what you catch, but don't obsess over when it's going to happen. I feel like for you, the main thing for the month is overcoming any doubts or fears that you have. And a lot of that has to do with being frustrated when we don't get what we want. Try to take those frustrations out. Try not to obsess over or be attached to the results. You've set the intention. Trust that it's out there. The energy is out there. You don't have to keep putting it out there if you've already put it out there. If you haven't already put it out there, Taurus, so now's the time to set that intention. Be very clear about what it is that you want to accomplish. And then work on your self-worth, your belief in yourself. Work on that inner strength, that confidence, your belief. You're stronger than what you think. Don't let your comfort zone or complacency hold you back from what it is that you truly want, Taurus. Let that spark of passion simmer on the stove. Think of that page of wands there as lighting the fire underneath this cauldron of gestation, planting the seed of what you want to come to fruition, and then wait for the pot to be ready. Because I feel like the time of fertility is upon you. Absolutely. And with the world, my goodness, now is the time to strive for the thing that you truly want. I mean, don't go half-baked into this. Go for the thing that you really, really want. Taurus, what I'll be doing in the extended is I'll be going much further in depth. So please do join me if this is your story. I will be continuing this reading. The link is down below. You can watch me on the Vimeo if you'd like to continue doing that. For new this month, guys, I'll be offering the extendeds as part of my top membership for my channel, The Band of Gypsies. So if you'd like to join and get access and watch it here on YouTube, you can do that by looking in the box below or clicking the join button. I do offer personal readings, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or you can go to my Etsy shop and purchase directly there. Before we go, I will pull a card from the Botanical Inspirations, another message for you. And don't forget to press that little like button there, the thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Please do share me on your social media. Let people know where to find me. My channel is Gypsy Insights by Michelle. If you're a newcomer, I'd love to have you. Please do consider subscribing and clicking that little notification bell. And if you're a regular viewer, thank you, guys. I can't thank you enough for staying with me here, Taurus. So let's see, one more message here for Taurus. Thanks again to my podcast listeners as well. Be sure to check me out on YouTube. False indigo. Baptisia australis. Oh, okay. Immersion and intuition. When you reach the end of what you should know, you will be at the beginning of what you should sense. And that is a quote by Khalil Gibran. immersion and intuition. When you reach the end of what you should know, you will be at the beginning of what you should sense. So that's that intuitive energy I was picking up around you. Yeah, you feel like that you're reaching the end of something. Intuitively, you know that there's something else for you. It's the beginnings, it's the stirrings of change. So we'll talk about this more in the extended, guys. Again, you can find the link down below, or you can join my band of gypsies for access. Wishing you the best with this, Taurus. Thanks again for watching and listening on the podcast, and bye for now.